Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be filming a little chit chat video. We're going to do a Q&A. I asked you guys questions, I asked you guys to ask me questions on my Instagram and on my Snapchat, and I got quite a bit. I was really surprised. I mean, I got a few like stupid ones of people just sliding up to slide up, but a lot of you guys were actually like curious about my life and me and Will and just pregnancy and YouTube and just everything, so I'm here to give you the answers. Also, I have my microphone hooked up to my camera right now, but I don't have the adapter yet, so it's actually not on. So the audio, bear with me, it's gonna get better in the next videos to come. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started because we got quite a bit of questions. I tried to group them together so they're not all over the place, but who knows how good I did. So first question is, do you regret getting engaged so young? I think this is so crazy that people think that or would wonder that. I personally don't regret getting engaged young, but I also got engaged because I am happy with the person I'm with. I know there may be some cases out there where maybe you're not so happy and you feel forced, but I'm completely happy with being engaged, and I don't regret it one single bit. Do you feel like people judge and make fun of you for being engaged? I never really like thought about it that way. I never really cared enough to worry if people judge me or make fun of me. If you make fun of somebody because they're happy and they are in a loving relationship and they're taking that next step together, then I think that's so rude. Like, I don't think that's funny. I don't really care though. So I guess to answer your question, I don't feel like people judge and make fun of me for being engaged. I mean, maybe they do behind my back, but they definitely don't do it to my face. So I don't know, you know. How do you manage living together? I thought this was such a good question, because it's definitely hard. Sorry, my light turned off. Okay. How do you manage living together? I definitely think that this is like a tricky question, you know, because you are changing your whole life, moving in with somebody and having to be in such a closed space with somebody every single day, 24/7. But thankfully, me and Will work pretty well together. We definitely had to learn, like, you know, who does the dishes or who does this and who does that, and we switch things out. We had to get in our own little routine, and I definitely advise if you're moving in with somebody to get a routine because it really helps. How did you get so steady so young? So I thought this was funny because I guess from YouTube you see that, you know, you see only what I put out, or social media, you see only what I put out. Like, I am steady as far as having a home to live in and a full-time job and, you know, a healthy relationship, but like, things do come up in my life that are super stressful that I'm like, I don't know if I can do this. You know what I mean? Like, I'm steady, but I don't know how I manage it. I just put one foot in front of the other and trust God that everything's going to work out, and I'm a big believer in trusting God and having faith, and I think that would definitely be how I am, I guess, quote-unquote steady. Do you and Will fight? I love this question. I love that y'all ask me that because, yeah, we fight. I mean, we don't fight often. We don't, you know, get in screaming matches or cuss each other out, or, you know, one of us takes off because we're angry, but we definitely have our arguments. Like, when you're with somebody 24/7 and, you know, you have a disagreement, you're going to have a disagreement. So we definitely have like our little petty disagreements, but we're pretty good about working them out. But yeah, we fight. We're just like every other couple. Does Will want to quit YouTube? No, Will never actually said he wanted to quit YouTube. I just kind of changed the channel name to Kylie Braden because I'm the majority on the channel, but he's definitely going to be in videos with me, don't worry. So for all of you who loved the videos with me and Will, they're still going to be there. It's just going to be majority me. Did Will ever question what his friends would think about him proposing? I freaking love this question because I always wondered the same thing. I'm sure he did. I mean, I'm sure it wasn't his deciding factor if he was going to propose or not, but I'm sure a thought did cross his mind of, oh my god, I wonder what my friends are gonna say, is, do you still have Lou? I love that you guys asked this question. Yes, we still have Lou, and we have more cats since then, and dogs. I'll do a video one day of all of our pets. We have 7, so... But yeah, I still have Lou. She's all grown up now. So she's definitely not a baby anymore. She doesn't want to be held by her little mama. Oh my goodness. She's definitely a independent cat. How did you buy a house? So, sorry, I have cat hair on my face. Now it's like sticking to my makeup. How did you buy a house? We just saved up money and we found the house that we were renting from, actually. We rented for a while, and then we asked her if she, we asked our landlord if she was interested in possibly selling. She said yes, and then we went ahead and started the process of buying a house. But our landlord is super great, so that's probably like another reason why we got a house so young. Also, y'all didn't ask this question, but I'm sorry if you see, like, in my previous videos where like the trimming was ripped off and everything. It's because we're remodeling this house, so everything is torn apart. Are you going to school? So the last you guys knew, I was in school for medical. I was going for nursing, and I loved it, but then I didn't love it, and I'm not going to go to school because I just don't know what I want to do. So I actually dropped out of school, and I'm working full-time at Senior Services Plus. I love it. Like, I love my job, and that is actually a question here, so I'm just going to answer that now. You guys asked what I do for a living. So for a living, I work at Senior Services Plus, and I go out and I check the well-being and the status of our clients, and if they are like self-neglecting or they're in bad conditions or any abuse or anything like that, I handle all of that, and I take it to Adult Protective Services. So instead of DCFS, I do like adult protective service work, if that makes sense. Kind of like social work, I guess you could say. Are you scared of pregnancy? I love this question because yes and no. Yes, I'm scared that my body's going to change a whole lot and I'm not going to know how to... Lou! I'm scared for pregnancy only because my body's going to change a lot, and I also don't know if I can handle, like, mentally being pregnant and birth, and just everything about it scares me. It's also such a blessing and such a beautiful thing that I can put my fear aside. You know what I mean? Like, I love it. I love the idea of pregnancy, so I'm okay, you know? Is adoption an option? Yeah. How do your parents feel about you getting married? I love this question. So my parents, well, my dad isn't in my life, but my mom and my stepdad is. They are 100% okay with, his dad is actually deceased, but his mother and his stepdad, I'm sure, are on board too. They love me, and they were very supportive. Everybody was super supportive. Relationship advice for couples who have been together for a long time. So I love this one because I feel like when I was growing up and Will and I were together, I didn't have anyone that I could ask this question. I didn't have anyone to go to for advice. I had nobody, you know. Will and I had such a different relationship than everybody around me that I felt like a fish out of water. I didn't have anyone to go to and be like, what do I do? You know, like, my typical boy problems weren't like other people, I feel like, because they would just be like, oh, dump him and move on, you know. But I had like my life invested in this boy, and he had the same. So I guess my advice is to don't listen to what other people say. They don't know your relationship like you do. Do what you want to do. I mean, definitely don't be in a relationship if you don't want to be, but you know, nobody knows your relationship like you, so just keep that in mind and work for it. It takes compromise and lots of communication, and sometimes it takes time apart. Me and Will have definitely had, you know, time apart in the past. Like, when you need it, take it. Don't feel like you can't take that time apart, because sometimes that's the best thing for you. That's what Will and I did. We were younger, we were growing up. You gotta think, you're not only in a relationship full-time, but you're growing as a human being full-time. And that is the most important thing. So if you need to take time for yourself, you know, because you guys are clashing or whatever, then do that. You know what I mean? The question is, do you want YouTube as a main job? Do you want to do YouTube as a main job? maybe like in the long future from now, because I only have, 137 subscribers, and most of which are my friends and family. I don't make money off of YouTube, and I have to have money to live. Do you feel weird doing YouTube? I love this. So no, I used to feel weird. I did YouTube when I was like 15, and then I posted a bunch of videos and I deleted them because they were so bad. And obviously when I started my channel like 2 years ago, or a year ago, almost 2 years ago, my friends had stuff to say about it or whatever, nothing bad, just like, oh, YouTuber Kylie, you know what I mean? But oh my gosh, this freaking thing. But I really don't care. At the end of the day, I don't feel weird about it because it's what I like to do. It gives me something to do. It actually helps me, I think, mentally, just to be like, have somebody to talk to and stuff like that. But no, I don't really feel weird. I mean, okay, today when I was vlogging in the Edwardsville County Clerk's office, I did feel a little weird because everyone was looking, so I like put my camera away. But as far as like posting videos, no, I don't feel weird about that. Did you get more pets? Yes, I did. I have 7 pets. So I have 3 dogs and 4 cats. All are rescued except Jax. Jax we paid for. Can you do a makeup video? Absolutely. So I didn't know if you guys wanted to see a makeup video. It's definitely changed a lot since the last makeup video I posted. But I would totally do that. Will you show your pregnancy journey if you get pregnant? 100%. Are you okay? I love this question because it was about, like something that most people don't ask. Yeah, I'm okay. But sometimes I'm not. How many kids do you want? I love this question. So right now I really would just like to get to 1. We definitely are having issues with kids, but if I get blessed and can have as many kids as I want, I would like 4 or maybe 5, but who knows, that could change after 1. But that is all the questions I got, or all the questions I wrote down. Thank you guys so much for asking the questions. They were so good. They were very like personal and not too personal, so I love that. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you like the new camera quality. The microphone will be running next time, so if you can't hear me that well, bear with me. Next video you will. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and drop a comment of videos that you want to see, because I'm running out of ideas. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this and have a blessed day.